1. Hey, how's it going, guys? It's Choco the Choco, and we are back. We're about to hop into some Choco's world, and I just wanted to kind of give... The reason why we're starting off here is because I know a lot of people are like, where's Choco's world? What's the, like, how regular is it going to be on the channel? We're hoping to do this, like, on a daily basis with H2M, and eventually adding KwehCraft into the mix. And because of that, I'm trying to figure out what's the best way to record it. We'll see. I'm not entirely sure, because the thing is, I like to record longer stretches of time, but if we're going to reduce the time, I can do it so I think it's every day for all 3, and then maybe even like mix in a couple of the Randy Dandy episodes as well, where I do stuff with other people and it's more just kind of like random mini games and fun. So not really sure how it's going to play out, but hopefully it plays out pretty well for us. But I also got some time to spend on the actual Choco's World thing. Nothing really incredible happened. I haven't gotten around to that yet, but we did manage to get a little bit done. And if I'm not mistaken, yeah, I ran into a problem, and I'll explain why. You will probably notice that there is lag, and that's because I had to break these. These idiots have gathered up to the point where they're just, it's kind of getting excessive. So I'm gonna go ahead and break that. And there, it's gonna just start stockpiling eggs like mad. Alright, so we had too many chickens. We have far too many chickens, so I'm gonna go ahead and murk some of these chickens real quick. Otherwise, we have a straight up chicken infestation on our hands, and no one likes that. That is just not good for anybody. So we're gonna go ahead, just take out some of these chickens from the equation here. We're at a pretty healthy number. I don't know exactly how many chickens are. What the heck? Oh, I'm starving to death. That's so awkward, because I literally am staring at a whole bunch of chickens right now. But yeah, I left that running. It was not the smartest thing I've ever done in my life. And we're just gonna burn these because I literally don't know where any lava is right now, and I don't want to die. So yeah, good enough for me. And I'm still dying. All right, off to a splendid start. What? Okay, invisible chicken. Whatever. I'm whatever. Not gonna argue. You do what you gotta do, game. You do you. I will not question it. But yeah, very interesting little bit of shenaniganry. Also, finally got around to just getting my farmer situation all done. I know that was kind of the major issue with my villagers for the longest time, was we just never rolled a farmer, which was beyond annoying. So I just made sure that we did it. It actually took so long. This is kind of stupid, but I think it was like the 30th villager or something like that. It took that long for me to roll a villager, or farmer rather, not villager. So it was just a monstrous time. And I went through like different, I literally went through like different phases of grief just because it was so ridiculous. And because I want them to have like a mature cycle, which is a little bit weird to say, but like basically the idea is that I want to maximize how frequently and how quickly they can reproduce, and they don't have to redistribute their kind of food with each other. So what that ends up being is, I decided bread was the best for it, because you need less bread in order to breed, and then also you only use up, what, 3 wheat in the process. It just takes a little bit longer to get there, but if you have a ton of farmers, it makes no difference, right? So that was my reasoning behind it, and you can just tell that lag just hits me like a brick whenever we get near these chickens. Alright, so let me just quickly murk some chicken arenos. Bang, 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 bang. Alrighty. And then just get some good old chicken murking going on. Our entity count is at 600-ish, so I probably have about 400 chickens in there. Maybe not quite that. Ooh, my iron sword broke. Okay then. I did not expect that to happen. Alright, so let's take this chicken. Let's keep the wood out of there. Alright, let that go. We finally have some cooked chicken for food. Thank the Lord. We now need a swad. So let's make some sticks. Are you kidding me? Like, what kind of pleb life am I leading right now? What is this? Alright. This is just so bizarre. my life on the server, or not the server, but my life right in this game has primarily been focused on exclusively working on the villager thing and basically letting my chickens just kind of do their own thing. It got out of hand, obviously. Quite obviously got out of hand, but yeah, I mean, not too bad, not too shabby, I'd say. We still need to kill off a little bit more in terms of chickens, but let me show you what the villager progress is at right now. It's pretty good. Pretty solid. But look at the proportion, okay? Look at how many not farmers or brown coats, right? Look how many non-brown coats we have, and then how many of everything else we have, right? 3 white aprons right there. This is, I think he's a Fletcher, yeah. So there's my 1 brown coat, and just look. It's a sea of smiths. It's a sea of white aprons. It's just an absolute, it's just abysmal. And they just don't like breeding anything but these guys. And what makes it so much worse is the fact that as we were kind of plopping around, I realized something very odd, which is they also, of the 2 farmers that we have in here, they're both Fletchers. They're not actual farmers. And that's not a problem, really, because I just need them to replant and then just kind of keep on throwing them around. But it does cause sort of a weird issue, which is I can't work on an emerald grind right now, and we still have to wait for it. We still have our little captive Zambi over here, and he's just kind of doing his thing. But yeah, overall, it has been it has been hard. I'm not gonna lie, it has been quite difficult to get almost anything done with that farmer situation. It was just absolutely mad brutal. But let me go ahead and we need to trim this down a little bit more because this is gonna get so horrifically laggy. Let me get the entity count. Oop, we have a new subscriber, NZ Pride 1. I'm assuming that's New Zealander Pride 1. Hello, welcome. Sub hype. But yeah, look at this. It's just wrong. You should never see that. It's just wrong. It's despicably evil. But you also get a lot of experience for just murking these chickens. The rate of it's just so fast. And if I'm not mistaken, I can see... Oh, it's one more below. Alright, well, here, I'm going to just connect this redstone again. And then I'll bring it up to here. But just look. Just look. It's offensive. It's just not right. So it fills up on eggs really quickly. Like, really, really quickly. We never had a use for feathers, as far as I can remember, so I'm just gonna throw these away. These are useless to me. But, yeah. Wow. That's all I have to say about that. Just wow. The rate of that thing is just out of this world. Obviously, it has a little bit more stockpiled in there, but that's... Alright, I think we've addressed the lag issue. Now I'm gonna get a lava bucket. I'm gonna get 2, actually, and let that cook some chicken for us so we no longer starve to death every time we play Choco's World, because I think we've actually been doing that every single time. We also need to convert that area a little bit in terms of we're going to need to start changing it from breeding more and more chickens into actually cooking more and more chickens, right? So that's going to be a pretty big deal. But for now, we are not worried about that. We are worried about this part. Get the lava. Go back up, cook the chicken, and then after we do that, we actually go back down one more time, get more lava, and then start working on the cooking part. Now, I think all I really need for the cooking part of it... Well, do I have hoppers, actually? I need hoppers. For the cooking part, I think all I honestly need, if I'm not mistaken... I think all I need is I need a hopper, maybe an extra dispenser, a slab, glass would be nice, and I think that's it. No, I also need water, but yeah, who cares? Who cares about the water? Water's not the important part here. Alright, so I have no idea where all my iron went. Did I use all my iron? No, surely not. There's no way. There's no way I used all my... It must be up there. Alright, so... let's go up and at them, and we'll make our chicken cooker. It'll be our first thing that we've built on this map world thing. Make my life a little bit easier, and we'll officially have infinite food. The next thing on the docket is because I have a whole bunch of villagers. I need to start working on my iron golem farm, And as promised, it will be a major thing. I don't know if I want to spend the time to stream the entire building of it. I might just kind of like finish that off, but we'll see. I mean, I don't know how you guys feel about that. So this is one of those comment sections moments. If you feel strongly about it, let me know. But otherwise, I'm not really planning to build it because it's just a really large build that is pretty much just large for no reason. I am also going to do this because I don't want to deal with 1,000 bajillion eggs. So goodbye, 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 goodbye. All right. And then get more eggs out of there. Some more feathers. All right. Goodbye, 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 goodbye. All right. My God, it just fills up so quickly. Alrighty. And then... Wait, where'd my furnace go? Derp, 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 derp. And then, into the furnace you go. Our chicken is cooking. Great. Then we just need to burn off some more eggs. The feathers, the eggs. And then... I'm going to actually go around and I'm going to prioritize raw chicken first. Okay, so raw chicken as much as we can get up there. We'll leave a spot for feathers, but that should have it calm down a little bit. It's still going to be pretty crazy. Alright, regardless, now that we are done with that part, we need to work on the cooker. Now, technically speaking, I don't really need to make a new section for this, so I'm going to try something. I've never done this before, so this may not go very well, but I want to try it out because I've never done it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to actually create it on top right there. So normally you like, oh, but I would need, you know what? I would need more droppers, and I would also have to extend that out. Maybe not then. I mean, I can make more droppers pretty easily, but I don't know if I want to hook them all up to redstone constantly ticking, so I don't think I want to do that. Well, we have a dilemma. We already have a dilemma and we haven't even started. But look at that chicken. Holy dang. Alright, boom, 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 boom. Feathers away. Alrighty, all that is done and dusted. Tons of wheat now. And we have food. Oh my. Okay, well, let me think here. What is a good way for us to do this? I suppose one way to do it would be just to move it to the side. Maybe that's what we should do. I like that idea. That's a great idea. Good job, Choco. That was a good idea. Oh my. I am so full of myself right now. And I have no reason to be. I don't know why I am. I'm sorry, guys. But I'm for one, I'm having a little bit more of a grand old time with this series just because I'm trying to experiment with builds, and so far they've been met with pretty good results, so I'm actually quite content with that. I'm by no means like a super expert when it comes to redstone stuff, but in terms of how we've been doing, I'm pretty happy with how it's been going. Also, I noticed that someone asked me a question of what is going to happen when 1.9 comes out, and the answer is that Choco's world will, unless it breaks the entire world, which I don't think it will, but barring some really weird doomsday level stuff, I'll always move the world with the patches, because I'm not planning on doing it as a season thing. I'm planning on just doing it forever and ever and ever as long as I can. And the reason for that is because for me, vanilla is there's always quite a few things to do. If like there may not be direct activities for you to do, right? Like there may not be a new dungeon or anything like that, but in general, it's pretty good about making sure that if you have some creativity, if you got your noggin going there, you can do something. And that for me is a lot of fun. It's kind of like a puzzle, and that is, you know, it's addictive for me. I love it. So that is that. I know some of you have been curious about that and what exactly was going to happen, so that is your answer. These eggs are filling up like crazy. Okay, so now actually with all this raw chicken, we could probably take him out to... Oh, we can take another butcher! Oh, I didn't even think about that! Oh, you pretties. You know what? Okay, it's simmering down. Okay, it's starting to calm down a little bit. That's always good. Oh, we can trade raw. Ooh, I didn't even think about that. That's such a good idea. All right, so let's see. It's gonna shoot them out right onto here, and that's gonna have to be a hopper actually. So we're gonna have to put a hopper there. We're gonna need a slab. So let's go ahead and make some slabs. Got some stone right here. Bada bing, bada bang, bada boom. And then we're gonna need to. I think it's loaded just like that, right? And then get the glass. Okay. Alright. And then they'll be sitting in here. And we need to make sure they can't escape, right? But I'm not too worried about seeing it from the side. That's not really too interesting for me. But what I do need to make sure is I need to make sure that I can see the front. Because that's where, if something goes wrong, that's where it'll go wrong. I think that's all I need to do. Oh, and I'm going to have to put... Yeah, okay, I remember this part now. Well, no, I could just do a manual, I guess. Yeah, we're just going to do a manual version. We're going to do like a really pleb version of this farm. Alright, so... Get that into there. Get a lava bucket. Throw that into there. This is such a sketchy looking... Oh my lord, I don't even know what to say about that. That is beyond sketchy looking. Like, that is... If I saw this, I'd probably just walk away from that whole thing, because that don't look right. Alrighty. And then... well, dang. Actually, you know what we can do? Let's do it this... Whoop. Well, that could have been a near tragedy. Alright, let's get this glass back out. Alright. Hey! What do you think you're doing out here? What the... What? They're launching... Whoa! Okay, well, that was weird. Let's go ahead and make a chest, just so we can seal it up. Oh no, are they escaping? What in the world is it doing? Where are you even coming from? I honestly do not know where babies are coming from at this point. There shouldn't be any little ones being spawned, so I am slightly confused by that. But whatever. I'm not one to question such things. Alright, so let me see here. We'll just collect a whole bunch of these eggs. Okay, now we do need the elevator to stop sending up eggs because I need this dispenser to be empty. Okay, hold on. I think I can just throw the... not the bow. Throw the eggs into there. And then we can... There is a nope chicken. On top! Why is there a nope chicken on top? I do not know. That is very weird. Okay. Alright, that just happened. Okay. Alright, we'll just add glass in here. We'll make this a little bit less pleb. You know what? We have the glass. Glass isn't a big deal. I don't have to share the space with anyone. It's really not that big of a deal. Alrighty. And then we'll even make this pretty. Oh, it's so pretty. Alright. Now a hopper into there. And then we need to break this dispenser extremely carefully. And by extremely carefully, I mean we're just going to do it. Shia LaBeouf style. Alright. And then... You had one job, Choco. One job, and you couldn't do it. Oh no! It fell in... No! Oh, crap. Darn it. One job, man. One freaking job. Oh, no. Alright. Do I have another dispenser? I highly doubt I do. Yeah. I had hopes. Alright, let me think here. We need... Where are you coming from? Alright, well, let's connect the redstone, I guess. The fountain of eggs. It's so weird! It's literally just spewing out eggs. What in the world? This is so weird and oddly cool to me, and I don't know if that's a sign of mental sickness. I personally just find this to be hysterical. Hey, easy. Oh, wait. I got my dispenser back. Alright. Alright, let's see. And then dispenser like so. Alright, throw in the eggs. Cover it. Reactivate redstone. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Absolutely, yes. Okay, cool. Alright, now I'm going to put this lava over here. I'm going to knock out this grass and stuff and junk that can catch fire. Alright. And then, because we already have a decent chunk of raw chicken that was cooked. So I'm not too worried about that. This might be one of the things where I just decide, okay, this is one of those things I might decide is okay for me to kind of be a little bit more lenient on. Huh. Well, that's a thing I did not expect them to do. Alright, let's go ahead. I might give myself the ability to just have lava. This is one of the things where I'm like, I don't really want to deal with getting lava every time after a certain point. Oi! Oh, you little ferret! Nah, do not rate that. I don't even know what's happening. I honest to God do not know what's... Nope, hold on. / game mode, creative. You little pleb, where are you? Freaking optic skeleton. Wait, why is this happening now? Why are they escaping? What the heck? The skeleton jumped down. You idiot. Some things in life, man, just are weird. Can't make this up. Could you just not? Okay. Okay. Exterminate some of the little scrub lord chickens. Throw some more eggs into there. Let's see. Let's observe. Let's make sure they don't just flop around like idiots in there. I don't think they would. I don't know why they would. But you never know with these guys. Because they should stay pretty still, if I'm not wrong about this. Yeah, they're going to their little corners. Alright, so I think we're good now. I think what's going to end up happening is they're just going to convert. They're going to go end up becoming grown-ups. Whenever they turn to grown-ups, then they're going to get instantly murked. Well, not instantly, but they'll be drowned almost instantly. Like, whoa! What?! How did I not hear the creeper? Are you kidding? Like, what? What just happened? It's a 60%. What? Oh. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, mother of mercy. Alright. Oh, God. Oh, no. Oh, God. It's everywhere. Oh, God. Even the main chickens are getting out now. No, not like this! No, stop! I can't even be mad! But this is just... What am I looking at? Holy crap! It's so ridiculous. Oh my, sorry. Oh man. Chickens everywhere. Oh my. And my sword broke. Are you kidding me? That is funny though. That is actually hilarious. What the crap? Oh no. Just... Oh man. Oh, that's funny. That is actually funny. Now I have to kill everything. They're everywhere! Oh god, this is gonna take forever to fix. Oh lord, and it gets even worse as you get closer to him. Alright. So many. Oh, I didn't even think about that. This is a classic example of why you think before you act. It became so much worse after I accidentally pushed the water in a direction. Because then the adult chickens were like, we can escape, and they all ran. Oh my. This is gonna take forever. Oh gosh, it's everywhere, and they're dropping eggs everywhere. Dear Lord, it's everywhere. Ah! Okay, we can make this work. I can fix this. We can fix this, squad. I believe in us. We can make this fixed. I think. I really hope, because if not, then that would be pretty unfortunate. All right, no more water. Oh no. Like it's just a new level of fail. It's so bad. This is not happening. Like I'm like a Pied Piper. Look at me. I will lead you to the promised land of chickens. Follow me. A horde. A horde of giant chicken. Oh my. This is actually the toppest of Kek right here. This is quite possibly one of the funniest moments I've ever had in Minecraft ever. To you guys, may have just been like, lol, whatever. But to me... Oh, you know what? Oh, hold on. This is not gonna work the way I want it to work. We're gonna have ourselves a little bit of a sporting event here. Alrighty, I'm gonna just toss some stuff out. Definitely don't need feathers. Alright. Alrighty, so gather up, gather up, gather up, gather up, gather up. Come one, come all, I want to show you something. Come over here. Alright. Feel free to fall into that pit. I'm sorry. I know it's really quite, like, I'm being a little bit too silly about how funny this is, but I'm not kidding when I say this is quite possibly one of the funniest moments I've ever had in Minecraft. I've just never seen, like, it wasn't planned, it wasn't expected in any way, shape, or form. I didn't see it coming, and just suddenly, boom, chickens everywhere. Oh my. Alright. And I don't think I've ever seen that many chickens just fan out like that. It was crazy. Alright, so let me just gather them all up here. Come on. Come on, Derp Squad. Oh, they're everywhere. Fleep. Okay. Come on. How did you even get in there? Good golly. They're like finding weird ways to just be plebs. Plebs gonna pleb, I guess. Come on. Into the hole. Into the little hole of death. I was thinking to myself, I probably should have cooked more chicken anyway, so this is one way to do it. Still more chicken than I would have gotten previously. Just very weird way of going about it. Alrighty. I should fix my chicken thingy sometime soon. Dang it, though, that creeper. Well played, creeper. Well played. That creeper, I just didn't even hear it. It was just, oh my. Oh no, did they even get out to the border? No way, what? Are you kidding me? There's like, this isn't even just like a regular infestation anymore. This is just like, they're conquering the world. You little weasels. Alright. We just gotta get that out of the way. Honestly, I might just rebuild. At this point, if I keep on finding random chickens, the thing is, okay, with chickens, because they're peaceful mobs, they don't technically despawn. These guys will stay here forever and ever and ever. And because they stay here forever and ever and ever, it would take forever and ever and ever to clean it up, really. There are a couple things I could do that can, like, I can go into like an editor program or something. I can get rid of them, but I'm not too keen on doing that, to be honest. And it would give me an opportunity to clean this stuff up, which would be admittedly quite nice, but my lord, what have I done? What have I done? Come here, plebs, come here. Okay, I see one over yonder. Come on. Die! My lord. Actually, I think I can even do a command block thing that would systematically murder chickens, but I don't know how I would do that. I don't really know command blocks all too well. Alright, let me see. Guess we'll drop the sticks. And then we're just gonna go hunting for more raw chicken. Well, I definitely can get a handful of emeralds off this. That is for darn Skippy. I am very, very sure about that. Once we get our iron production going, what it means is that I get access to diamond tools minus a shovel. But again, I don't think anyone cares about the shovel. So as long as I can get to, as long as I get my iron farm running, at that point I'm in pretty good shape. It would be ideal if I could get a proper farm system going with automated, carrots, potatoes, that kind of stuff, and just AFK for a while. The rates would be quite outstanding. But no way, can I actually boost them out with eggs? Okay, I'm making the situation worse for myself. I need to stop while I'm behind. It's just everywhere! It's a trail of destruction! What have I done? Oh no. This episode, I just wanted to make my chicken farm and I got it working and then what was I doing? I wasn't paying attention. Whatever, these are gonna be like random Easter eggs around my base I can find later on. Alright, now for the actual part that's sort of terrifying to think. What the flip is this? Are they trying to sabotage this? What is going on here? Alright, hold on. crap, it even got rid of the red. Okay. Alrighty. And then I think the way I did it was like this. Probably. Well, if not, it's the way it's going to be done now. Whoop. It's the way it's going to be done now. Okay, so then take my redstone. Whoop. Man, I am like a drunkard playing Minecraft right now. I am like struggling to do simple tasks. Okay, that's back up and running. These plebs right here are gonna... Wah! Oh, it's because the block! The dadgum... Wait, what happened to all my stuff? Dadgummit. Whatever. Oh, crap! Not again! Just... No! No! Holy fleep. Alright. Okay, that's running again. It's doing something with them. Good, good, good. We probably could use more chickens in there, to be honest. Oh, crap. Nope, nope, nope. Alright, drop that guy over there. Nope. Alright, get some more eggs. Alright, good, good, good. And then we'll just top it off with that. Alright, cool. Alright, so that's gonna run. Let me see, my entity count is at... Ooh, that dropped a lot. Might actually need to change the direction that dispenser is facing. We'll see. Yeah, we shall see. It might be enough, who knows. I could... Oh, you know what I can do? It's actually quite simple. I just have to break that block and then... Wait a minute. Does that even work? Are they getting stuck here? Or is my... Oh, wow, is my... Wait, what? Am I just not getting that many eggs? Hold on. Put a feather in there. They should get stuck. They should get stuck right... Yeah, okay, good. What? My egg production just took a giant dive. I mean, I knew it was going to take a dive. I just didn't think it'd be that bad. Good golly. Oh, man. What a weird day. Alrighty, let's get this. I know I have eggs floating around my map now, so I could always go treasure hunting for some eggs. And I also have a pit of chickens. Where did I put my pit? Oh, pit! There you are. Hello, goodbye. And it gets rid of all the items too. Perfect. And now we're gonna have some sport with some zombies. Oh, because the weather / weather clear. Nope, not dealing with this right now. Die, you plebs. What a strange day. Alright. / time set day. Just don't want to deal with this right now. Alright, so that's all more or less back to where it should be. It's covered and everything, so we're all in good shape there. I think we're actually in pretty good shape at this point. Ah! Ow! 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 Man, it's literally because of that. It's because of this, I can't hear anything. Although I'm getting the feeling that something else is wrong. It's almost like they're not collecting anymore. Why are you doing this? Yeah, they're not moving. Why? Hold on. I need to figure out what the heck's going on over here. Okay. Alright. There we go. Man, that was like, what is going on? Alright. Alright, that's all flowing now. And we should be seeing... Okay, good, good, good. Connect that again. Alright, take the raw chicken out, because that's not really helpful. And then take the feather out, although I think I just threw a feather into there. Oops. Probably that's going to pick them up, yeah. I guess it doesn't really make a difference. They're all going to go to the same place anyway, so... Whatever, whatever, we do what we want. Go ahead, put the lava back down. Throw in my feathers, which I do not need. Throw in those 2 eggs. Although, let me see how the rate's going. Alright, so this did empty out. Still got a little bit more left to go that's just stocked up there, but we are going to be... At some point it is going to run out of eggs to throw. It's not going faster than that it's actually producing, so... Well, that's a pretty handsome number of chickens right there. But not quite fast as I would like to have it. I wonder... No, that wouldn't work. Alright, well, I guess I'm just going to let that gather up eggs and stuff, and then repopulate that. And then we'll just do that manually. But yeah, for all intents and purposes, the really, really short-term goal of making this just into a chicken killer was done. Just was followed by a horrible accident. But other than that, that's pretty much it for this episode. If you guys enjoyed, be sure to hit the like button down below. Subscribe to the channel if you're enjoying all the content, and I'll see you guys another time. Take care. And ciao. There's got to be one more. There's got to be one more just lurking. I know you're out there somewhere. I know you're out there somewhere, you pleb. Or did I get them all? Maybe I got them all. Did I get every... Nope. No, I did not. Alright, anyways, ciao for now.